What's going on YouTube? My name's Black Sonic and today I'm bringing you another Black Ops 2 gameplay. Now this gameplay is on cargo. I've started it from the middle of a host migration. So the first half of this game was absolutely laggy and everything, but I've cut that bit out and I've just got down to the good bit basically. Now let me get onto topic. I want to talk about Xbox One reversing the DRM policy, or Microsoft I should say. And I want to talk about Black Ops 2 Vengeance DLC. But let me start off with the Xbox One. Now I want to start off by saying the reason why this video is a little bit late, and you may have seen a lot of videos already, because I certainly did. I saw 100 videos on it. But basically I wanted to gather up everything I could so I could get the facts straight and I could listen to everyone's opinion and put my own opinion on it basically. So this is that video. Now let me start off by saying what they said. I want to read the document that Microsoft released. Now you have to bear with me because I am slightly dyslexic, so it might not sound right basically because I can't read things properly, but let me give it a try basically. Bear with me. An internet connection will not be required to play offline Xbox One games. After a one-time system setup with the new Xbox One, you can play any disc-based game without ever connecting online again. There is no 24-hour connection requirement, and you can take your Xbox One anywhere you want and play your games just like you do on the Xbox 360. Now this is something that basically everybody asked for. Microsoft basically heard us and they responded. For that I have to give props to Microsoft. A lot of people are going to be like, oh, it's too little too late, PS4 did it first, blah blah blah. Like, to them I just say whatever. Like, Microsoft heard us basically, so we shouted and they heard us. And there was a massive rumor going around that there was, like, I'm not sure if it was like misspelling or something, but it was either 2,000 or 20,000 PS4 like pre-orders cancelled because of this. As soon as this document came out, 2,000 or 20,000 Microsoft, well, 2,000 or 20,000 PS4s pre-orders basically, they got cancelled. So that is crazy. That is absolutely insane. Even if it's just 2,000, even if it was 200, it's still an impact. It's still like people went whoa. Like, it was still like a big issue. But basically props to Microsoft for hearing the gamers and responding very well. It's still obviously the only difference between the both of them now, because the specs are quite the same. They're hardly any different, but basically the only major difference is the price right now. But let me get back to the topic and let me like finish reading what it says. Trade in, lend, resell, gift and rent disc-based games just like you do today. There will be no limitations to using and sharing games. It will just work, just as it does today on the Xbox 360. Downloaded titles cannot be shared or resold. Also, similar to today. Well, that didn't make sense, but yeah. Playing disc-based games will require the disc to be in the tray. Basically, it's exactly the same as it is today. When you, like, download or burn a game to your Xbox, you still have to have the disc in there so it knows that you own the game, basically. That was basically all DRM was for. All it was going to do is check that you basically had the license or authority or any one of those words. Basically, it was just going to check to see if you had that and if you were, like, able to play the game, basically. That's all DRM was. And it was going to be seamless as well. I'm not sure why everyone was going crazy about it, because to me it's not an issue. But obviously there are going to be people out there that have issues with internet and things like that. But basically it was going to do it seamlessly. You don't even have to have your Xbox One on. All it was going to do is basically send some sort of signal to your Xbox, and your Xbox will send a signal back saying everything's alright, everything's okay here. And that was it. You didn't have to turn it on, nothing. You didn't have to log on and go, oh yeah, I'm here now. Like, this is my 24-hour check-in. None of that had to happen. All that had to happen was just that one sort of internet ping. But if your internet was down, then obviously you couldn't do that. You could, like, sort of time when it did that, but I'm not sure if they did it. I'm not sure if they're doing it by, like, schedules or whatever. But basically, you could go on holiday and nothing would happen, basically, as long as your internet was still connected. So there was no problem there for me, but obviously it still raised a lot of issues to a lot of people. Now let me read the rest of it, but it's kind of jibber jabber. It's kind of the rest. It's just repeating what they said, backing it up. But let me start off. In addition to buying... Wait, let me start that again. In addition to buying a disc from a retailer, you can also download games from Xbox One Live, or from Xbox Live, on day of release. If you choose to download your game, you will be able to play them offline just like you do today. Xbox One games will be playable on any Xbox One console. So if you go to your friend's house, you can play whatever game you have there as well, basically. There will be no regional restrictions. That's a massive thing. These changes will impact some of the scenarios we previously announced for Xbox One. The sharing of games will work as it does today. You will simply share the disc. Downloaded titles cannot be shared or resold. Also similar to today. Playing disc-based games will require the disc to be in the tray. So that's the end of the document. Basically, I think it's amazing, basically. They heard us and they responded well. The only difference, as I said, is just that price difference between the PS4 and the Xbox One. But that's the end of the Xbox One news. Now let me get on to the Black Ops 2. Basically, new map pack has been revealed and it looks awesome. It should be showing up on your screen now. And basically there's a map called Cove, Rush, Uplink and Detour. These maps look amazing. There's all sort of different types of maps, etc. And like some are close quarters, some are like long range, and some of them are quite narrow, like the bridge one. I'm not sure which one that is. Pretty sure that's Detour, but basically they look amazing. There is a zombies map called Buried. There is a new gun called Ray Gun Mark II, and also they said you'll be able to build something new as well, like a new weapon. But yeah, that's the end of the news. So that's the end of the video, guys. Thanks for watching. Please leave a like, please leave a favorite, and also comment. Let me know in the comment section below what you think about this DRM and the Xbox, what they've done with it. Do you think it's too little too late, or are you glad they've responded and it's changed your mind, basically? Let me know in the comment section down below. Please subscribe if you haven't already. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in my next video.